Very good evening to you with the CBC Sports News. I'm Damien Best. Well, Baileys have made it back to the big dance of the Guardian Group Herman Griffith Primary School's cricket competition. Last year's losing finalists easily won their semi-final today against Eden Lodge at Briar Hall. With both teams coming into this showdown unbeaten, they were calling this one a final before the final. Baileys won the toss and sent in Eden Lodge in a game that started nearly an hour late and dismissed their opponents for just 50 in their 25 overs. CBC's Mark C. reports on the victory chase.
Now we pick up Baileys' reply at 18 for 1. And Daniel Duncan makes it 22 for 1 with a lovely flick off the legs for 4. Eden Lodge's fast bowlers were indeed quick and they used it in their arsenal. Check this short ball. Well played in the end though by the batsman. More pace would see the end of Duncan as he mistimes the pull and is caught by the silly mid-on off the ball of Raheem Holder for 11. Baileys 22 for 2. 8 runs later, Eden Lodge would have their third wicket when Darius Joseph gives Romario Ford an easy catch off his own bowling. It's now 30 for 3. Eden Lodge's bowling lineup was impressive, but the momentum was with Baileys as Kyron King finds the edge of Preston Ford, but it goes to the boundary. Clark then sweeps this ball to the boundary to bring Baileys within sight of their winning total. Baileys apparently got anxious and it nearly cost them a 4th wicket. This mix-up almost a run out. However, 50 runs never was going to test Baileys. They scored 51 for 3 to book their spot in the final on December 8th. Mark Seal, CBC Sports.
Well, Baileys will take on either St. Giles or West Terrace in the final. West Terrace booked a semi-final matchup with St. Giles after winning their quarter-final today against Rennell Weeks at Dover. West Terrace made 72 and then dismissed Rennell Weeks for 42 to win by 30 runs. The St. Giles West Terrace semi will be played at Dover on Monday. Well, the Hero Caribbean Premier League has announced that this past season was the tournament's biggest yet from a viewership perspective. The CPL is reporting that there has been a 44% increase in viewership between last year and this year. Again, Mark C. reports.
According to a news release from the CPL, cumulative audience figures have risen steadily year by year since the tournament's inception, from 36 million viewers in 2013 to 66 million in 2014, 93 million last year, and now this year, 134 million. Television reports are that India alone almost doubled from 44 million to 82 million, while there was also a significant rise in the United Kingdom from 548,000 last year to 2.5 million this year. Now this year the CPL also broke new ground by becoming the first professional cricket league to stage matches in the United States, and matches were viewed across more countries than ever before. Damien O'Donoghue, CEO of the CPL, says the release of these global viewership figures is a tremendous boost for not just the game of cricket in the Caribbean, but also for each of the local tourism boards and also the sponsors. He added that along with the CPL, the profile of West Indies cricket has never been higher, as 2016 has been a memorable year with the men's senior and under-19 sides, along with the women's team, winning their individual ICC Cricket World Cups. Furthermore, O'Donoghue believes that there is even more to come in 2017 as the CPL continues to attract the biggest names in the game and shine a spotlight on the incredible and unique culture that continues to thrive across the region.
Well, thanks, Mark. Last year's marathon winners are back to defend their titles during this weekend's Run Barbados series. Curtis Cox of Trinidad and Tobago in the men and Amy Chalk of United Kingdom in the women are on the island for Sunday's marathon. Also here is the women's 10K defending champ Jessica Dorasco-Peterson of Denmark. However, there is no confirmation if the men's 10K defending champ Nicholas Fernandez of France will be on Bay Street tomorrow. Among other big names who have entered are Canadians Natasha Wodak and Lanny Merchant. Merchant is Canada's women's marathon record holder. Wodak is that country's women's 10,000 meter record holder. The weekend begins in just about And half an hour's time with the Signia Fun Mile, which starts at 8 p.m. from the Garrison Savannah and finishes at the Bay Street Esplanade. Now, tomorrow, the main event will be the Colombian Emeralds Internationals 10K at 4:45 p.m., which will follow the Cave Shepherd Visa Card 5K at 4 p.m. Then on Sunday, there will be the Cave Shepherd Marathon and Marathon Relay from 5 a.m., the Fortress Half Marathon at 5 a.m. as well, and the Ganzi 5K Walk for Charity from 7 a.m. CBC radio station 94.7 FM will have live coverage of the 10K and Marathon events, both beginning from the Bay Street Esplanade.